everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Author DS Spice. Today I'm gonna talk to you about a manifestation technique. The title is No Time Gap. Okay, let me begin. Step 1. Now you know that you are a vibrational being first. Okay, 99% of you is in a vibration form. It's only 1% of you that's in the physical form in the way you're presenting yourself. Okay, so 99% of you is a vibration form, and you come into the being first as a vibration form first. Okay, that's it. And then whatever is the vibration frequency that you are emitting is equal to your life experience. Now if you are emitting a vibration frequency of abundance, this is what you're going to experience in your life constantly over and over again. So whatever is the vibration frequency you are emitting is equal to your life experience, and you have a vibration control of your experience because of the way you are focusing. The way you're focusing only on the abundance that is there in your life, on the well-being that's there in your life. So step 1, you need to know, and I think you already know by now, that you are there as a vibration being first. Okay. Now, step 2 is like there is no time gap between what you ask and when you get. There is no time gap at all, because whenever you ask, you receive it, and you receive it in the vibration form first. Every time it is always like that. You receive the first. When you ask something, it is already there in the vibration form. Okay, so there is no time gap between what you ask and what you get. But remember this one thing: there's a time gap between what you ask and you getting up to speed with what you get. Okay, there is a time gap. It's you who has to get up to speed with what you get. Okay, so it comes in a vibrational form, and a manifestation matches with what you feel like. What you feel like is what will be your experience, and what is the kind of experience that you're gonna get. Okay, so there is no time gap between what you ask and what you get. It's already there. Okay, step 3, the universe answers with what you are feeling. You have to feel the way as though you own it, as though you have it. Now, if your manifestation is something regarding health, then you have to behave in such a way that you already have the best of health. You already have it. Okay, your behavior and the way you feel about yourself should be very, very normal. Like I said, if you're a very normal person, like that. So it could be that this is one example of health that I quoted. It could also be something else, like something, some kind of manifestation that you want. Maybe a house, maybe wealth, anything. Now the universe answers with what you are feeling. Okay, with what you're feeling, and it will start matching with your feelings. That is step 3. Now step 4 is focus on yourself into activating that kind of vibration of the manifestation that you want. That is how deep your focus should be. Your focus should be on what you want to manifest, and you need to see. Now if you're focusing on something and it is still not there in its physical form yet, even if you see glimpses of it, and if you see pictures of it around you, you focus on that. You focus on whatever is available, in its gestational period, you can say, in a very very trivial form. Just focus on that. So focus yourself into activating the vibration of what you want. Maybe like if your manifestation is to go to Paris, maybe if you're seeing the Eiffel Tower pictures in front of you, just start seeing them, start spotting them on the billboard, or start seeing them in the pictures, newspapers or serials or anything. You will start spotting them, and because of the way you're focusing on it. Okay, remember what I told you. It's there in the vibration form first, and there is no time gap at all. There's only a time gap between how fast you think. It is you who have to get up to speed to get it. Okay, now focus yourself into activating the vibration of what you want. Now you have to convince yourself. Now the great part of this is how you're going to convince yourself. Okay, because the most of us are convinced only if most of us, like, are convinced only if we see it in front of you, or if we can feel the presence of it in front of us, or if it's, if it's there. So how are you gonna convince yourself? So that is the thing that you need to do. You're gonna convince yourself by only focusing on what you want. Isn't that easy? It could be in any form. Now, you have to convince yourself that there is no gap between you asking and when it is given. You got to feel it as if you have it in order for it to come into your experience. You just have to allow it to come into your experience. That's as fast as it can manifest for you. Okay? So, the universe answers your questions. So, it all depends on how focused. You just have to focus. It could, like I said, the example now, if you want to manifest butterflies to come into your garden. Okay, I just gave a simple example. If you want butterflies to come to your garden and they're not there yet, well, you got to just look for butterflies wherever you go. Maybe look for butterflies in while you're traveling. Maybe look for butterflies in the sky or in the garden or in anywhere that you spot. So when you start looking and focusing on that, then one butterfly will fly into your garden finally. Okay, so that's how your laser focus should be in getting what you want. And it's easy because whatever you want to attract is there. It's there. It's always there. It's just that it has to come into your experience. Correct? There's no time gap. No time gap at all. So focus yourself. Now step 5 is focus yourself into feeling good without the evidence of it to be there first. Even if the evidence is not there, you just focus yourself into feeling good all the time. Just focus on yourself feeling good. It's not something big to ask, right? Like, you just have to focus on yourself on feeling good. I mean, you don't need so much of effort to make yourself feel good, right? So focus yourself into feeling good even without the evidence of it being there first. Evidence, for us humans, evidence means it should be there in front of us. But then you have to focus yourself into feeling good first. Feeling good with where you are. Feeling good without the evidence of it being there first. Now, if you don't need the evidence of what you want, if you don't need the evidence of what you want to be there first, before you feel it, you are able to accomplish the vibrational continence before it is. And then when you have that kind of feeling of as though you have already gotten it, then it has to manifest. No, that is gravity, that is the law of attraction. Okay, so focus yourself. Only thing that you need to do is focus yourself into feeling good. Now, last but not the least, you need to accept that you're always already a naturally good feeling being. I mean, you're born as a very naturally good person, a good feeling person. You're born that way, so you got to feel that way all the time. So you need to accept that you are naturally a good feeling being. Now, so how can you do that? Now, it's as simple as you get up in the morning and get into a thought that feels good, and hold it on for 17 seconds. Okay, and then just give that thought a momentum. Like as I quoted, I want to see butterflies in my garden. This is not for manifest. So the first thought in my mind would be, oh yeah, I wish there were butterflies, in my garden. That's how I start my day. So accept that you are a naturally good feeling being. First thing in the morning, get into that well-being thought. Appreciate your garden. This is just an example I'm saying. Appreciation, the good feeling thought in your head. Just push that thought of momentum. So when you start pushing that thought of momentum, and another thought catches up with it. Now, the 17 seconds, when you have pushed a thought of let's say, I want butterflies in my garden. I want butterflies in my garden. I want. I can see so many parrots there. I mean, such kind of things begin to gain momentum. And don't fret about like you lose focus or anything. You can always get back to it. You can always get back. Focus just for 17 seconds and you focus on it, and then you get back to this momentum and thought by thought by thought. Okay, so accept that you're a naturally good feeling being, and first thing in the morning, get into the well-being thought, the appreciation thought, and give that thought the momentum. The law of attraction will help you. The law of attraction will help you sustain this feeling of well-being as long as you can, because you are a well-being. You are naturally born that way. You are a good feeling being. So you're gonna attract those thoughts that come to you, and those are the thoughts that gain momentum, and within no time gap you are going to hit the manifestation of choice. So guys, this is a manifestation technique known as no time gap. It's very easy. There's no time gap at all, and good luck to you, and I'll get back to you again next Saturday on yet another manifestation technique. And until then, take care and bye for now. Bye bye.